Hello, hello, it's Kitti, proud to be your declutter specialist, coming to you from picturesque Atlantic Canada. Hey, where it is a glorious autumn day, and I am still arguing with with the settings on my phone, and all I can think, I move things around so I'm out of the sunlight, and all I can think is that it's Facebook settings. I'm going to have to test it on personal video. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I have done everything, switched on the halo lights, switched them off, switched on the Facebook light, switched it off, everything I can think of and it frustrates me now, especially being ADHD. I don't like a lot of little changes happening that disrupt my world, okay? Can you relate to that at all? Whether or not you're ADHD, it's just irritating. I'm a set it and forget it kind of person. But you know what? It is what it is, and as one of my mentors says, it's not about how you look, it's about the content and the fact that you're in service to other people. So please accept the next 13 minutes in service. Thank you. All right, so who am I? I am Kitti with declutterthebrain.com. And what do? I'll tell you. I help entrepreneurs and startups clear their clutter and overwhelm that comes with that in 90 days so that they can focus on making more money, frankly, so that they can create an amazing life for themselves and their families. Now, I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are very closely related, and that is why I've developed a step-by-step system which has helped me, yes me, I've had my clutter troubles, and my clients clear years of clutter without the massive overwhelm that can come with it. Oh, without overwhelm? Yeah. Does that sound like something that interests you? I'll tell you what. You stay tuned, and we'll give you the next step to take. All right. What else do we need to say? Yes, Declutter the Brain Facebook group. Our members have a common goal, and that is to clear the clutter and mental baggage that can go along with it, and that it holds us back from being the super achievers, super partners, all of that good stuff, and it just holds us back from what we were meant to be, because it can cause depression, just a whole lot of nasty things, a lack of productivity, of course. We do share tips and tricks that help us to minimize our overwhelm and maximize that productivity that I just talked about. And we are about to have workshops and special guests, so come and join us, come and check us out. And the link is down below. That'll be the bit.ly link that you see in the comments. All right, I think that's it for now. Light is still flickering in and on and off, and I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so this week we are talking about sentimental items. Now, I would say that is in the top 3 of questions that I get asked from clients who come to me with clutter woes. That it really, they're just stymied. They don't know what to do with it. So that is why I've developed it. We're tackling that this week, and little ways that we have found can help you, and I hope this will help you too. All right. So what is sentimental? Let's use that as a word, shall we? All right, so what it does, it reminds us of a person or a place or an era or a feeling. Most often it reminds us of a feeling. It often also has no real use or monetary value. I'll give you an example of that in a minute. Many times people don't even look at their sentimental items. They're stored in a box, in a storage area. You don't want to get me started about that concept. Trust me on that. It's $1 billion business, storing stuff that you don't want, but you're afraid to get rid of just in case. Yeah. Yeah, paying to hold on to unopened boxes. Okay. You know, there is value tied to owning it, and that is called the endowment effect that we talked about on Tuesday. And what it does is it causes us to assign a greater value to that object because it belongs to us, and so it takes a lot it takes more for us to part with it. Hello, Michael. Welcome. There we go. Hello. Thank you for joining. Someone else joined at the same time, Michael. Yeah, okay, I'm back. All right, so an example of the endowment effect could be taking a test drive, taking the car for the test drive, or the fella in Staples or Office Depot, he says, check out the keyboard on this computer. Oh, hey, it's kind of nice. You're feeling like you own it, right? So it's harder to pull yourself away from it. These people know what they're doing, well, and that's okay. Hey, they're selling something that you need, or possibly you need. So that's the endowment effect. Yesterday, it's time to move forward with this. Okay, so what to do? You need to decide. Is your home for living? Do you want your home to be for living, or do you want it to be a mausoleum to the past? I'm guessing that you want it to be a home for the living. You want it to be pleasant. You want it to feel free. You don't want it to have ghosts from the past. Speaking of ghosts from the past, oh, don't knock into that screen. I told you I moved the screen and the set around so that I wouldn't get these bright lights. And Michael, it turns out, is just Facebook. It's either Facebook or the camera. I don't know, but things have been weird with Facebook, as everybody knows, in the last few days. So hey, anywho, the idea is that what you want to ask yourself is, why are you keeping it? How does it make you feel? And does it really add value to my present life? Now, a quick story about a client in Massachusetts, in Boston. She went through 3 interstate moves with her grandmother's furniture, and she didn't even really like that grandmother. And I'll tell you, the very next day, she got rid of it, and she felt tons better, all right, because she didn't really want to have it. So ask yourself, why am I keeping this? I'm going to give you a perfect example right now. Let's just make sure nothing falls over here. Okay, this totem pole. All right, totem pole got in Western Canada. I had always wanted one ever since I was a kid. Done by First Nations artists here. Yes, it's a reproduction. But the point is, I had always wanted one. Unfortunately, I don't have particularly good memories of the person that I acquired it with. It was kind of. It was weirdness. So, and so every time I look at it, I ask myself, what should I do with this? Because I really like it. I really want it. However, so maybe I'll end up giving it away and going back out west to get a new one. I'm not quite sure. But that's just one of those conundrums that even I experience. And so just know that you're not alone in your struggles, but that there are options. Now today, what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about all these sentimental items, and what to do about them? For example, I've got an old picture of my father that he doesn't even want, and I don't know what to do with it, and it's in my closet. I may tackle that this weekend. I don't know. What you want to do is you want to stop procrastinating. Well, I know you are. You can run, but you can't hide. Because we all do it. We all procrastinate when it comes to tackling dirty jobs, like things that we don't want to tackle, like sentimental items. What do I do with them? So stop procrastinating. Set yourself and be true to your promise to yourself. It's easy to break your promise to yourself. Don't. All right? Just say, okay, I'll spend half an hour on Saturday at 12 o'clock. Okay? Not 12:15, 12 o'clock. And just set yourself a time. okay, and tell yourself, I'll do it for 15 minutes. 15 minutes everybody can do. Come on, don't tell me that you can't do 15 minutes. All right, so you set up a Saturday at 12 noon. You do it for 15 minutes. And if you set yourself for longer than that, walk away from it if you need to. All right, and if it really is too painful to deal with it, walk away from it, even if you don't make it to the 15 minutes. Why do I tell you to do that? Because otherwise you will set yourself up for overwhelm, for pain. It may really be too difficult for you to deal with, and if it is, then that is when you want to call in somebody like a friend or a family member or a coach, anything like that. It can be painful, I understand. Set yourself a time limit, okay? Again, 15 minutes, no more than an hour, please. All right, no more than an hour. And my best tip with sentimental items, you ready for it? Okay, is pretend you're moving. Yes, you've heard me say this before, and you're hearing me say it again. Pretend you're moving. And I tell you what, that can help you focus like nobody's business. One of our clients, she did a cross-country move, and she had to declutter a lot of stuff. Well, she got to some of the sentimentals, and she said, "No, am I willing to cart this what was it, 4 states away in a U-Haul? No, I'm not. I'm not paying for that extra gas and the bigger trailer and whatever." So pretend you're moving. What else? You could repurpose it as home decor. I can't think of an example of that right now. Sentimental item, like a candle. Okay, you could use something like that as home decor, or you can just go digital, and take a picture. All right, there it is on your phone, and you're good to go. Okay, and then you give it away to somebody who's really going to love it, love the hell out of it. Okay, so we're gonna finish up this series on what did I call it? Sentimentabilia. I don't know. Why not? You gotta have fun with life, don't you? Share if you enjoy this video, if you find it entertaining, if it gave you a couple of good ideas. Actually, before I say that, put in the comments below, please, whether you're watching here once it gets posted, or on the other platforms, or most especially YouTube, because all of the YouTube videos are carefully curated with, they're labeled, they're dated, they tell you exactly what you want. None of this scrolling business, okay? You can see it right away. Anyway, no matter how you're watching, please put in the comments below how you have dealt with sentimental items, because I don't have all the answers. You know who does? You do. Yes, you do. Yep. So yeah, put in the comments below, or direct message me if you're shy. Right, direct message me, Kitti. And if you enjoy this video, share it. You don't know whose day you're going to make. Maybe somebody else is really struggling, and or they're having a bad day, and you might cheer them up a little bit with the antics of the ever-changing light today. Okay, with YouTube, sorry, wait till you get old, you're gonna need notes too. Okay, so have you ever felt overwhelmed by your clutter? Maybe you haven't, okay, but maybe you know someone who has. All right, perhaps you or this person just hates going home because they just don't want to see the mess. Okay, it's just too overwhelming, and you just wish that there was a magic wand, poof, that it would all go away. Well, that magic wand is actually you. Believe it or not, yes. Because you want to you want to feel peace in your surroundings. You want to, you want to feel peace in your surroundings. So, if this is ringing true, let's jump on a 30-minute call, and we'll set up a program. We'll set you up with something so that you will be on your way. You'll have a plan, and we'll see if we can go farther together. All right. So till tomorrow, when we talk more about what you can do about sentimentalia. Take care. Have a good day. Bye for now.